In my school, I am one of the smartest girls, and I always had good grades. But I never realized that my classmates were always taking advantage of my responsibilities in school. It all started last year when I became a sad and shy girl. I was sad and anxious all the time, always worrying about little things that made me feel tired all the time. I couldn't eat or sleep because I also stopped talking to my friends. Everyone seemed so fake, and I began to think that they didn't really care about me. My classmates wanted me to do their homework, and even my own mom asked me to do my brother's homework and didn't care about how I felt at all. Everyone treated me like a textbook than a person who can be asked all about the homework and tests, and they even asked me for answers to our homework, which I was okay with at first, but then they started asking me about everything and wouldn't let me do my own homework. And when I asked them to stop, they would yell at me and tell me that I was a bad person. And at one point, I started believing it myself. I convinced myself that I was a bad person, so I stopped caring about anything. I started distancing myself from my friends and family, and I was so insecure because they thought I was nothing to them. I would spend all day in my room crying, and nobody would notice it or care about me. I even had a panic attack, and nobody cared. That day, I spent all night crying. I was worried because I thought everybody hated me. Everything changed when I decided that was enough, since nobody cared to hear my opinion, so I decided to go to a psychologist. She made me understand a lot more of my feelings and helped me through it. She made me feel important by just hearing me out and telling me that everything was going to be okay. And that I just had to tell everyone how I felt out loud. She taught me that I should relax and told me that telling people to stop doesn't make me a bad person, but it's taking care of myself. Everyone has a limit, and I found mine. Since that day, I started to be a more open person and started to tell people how I feel. And that made me feel a lot more happy and confident in myself. It's not bad taking care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable about anything, you should tell people how you feel, or else nobody is going to know. It's not worth keeping things to yourself that make you feel so sad or lonely or unimportant. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to our channel.